Hello everyone. Today I'm making a new video and it's going to be about glass etching on larger surfaces. I'm going to actually etch on my glass bar table. And I just wanted to show you that this is just the design that have been created on the computer, and I'll show you what I'm going to etch. So this is the item that's up for etching today. Just a little glass top bar stool. I have the stool inside because it kind of like get in the way sometime over here. I'll take it out sometime and sit it right here. But anyway, this is what I'm going to etch today, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. I'll be right back. Right now I'm just plotting everything out. Kind of hard to see the little line. I don't know why I have to do it like this, because it's just so slippery on the back and it's hard to see the little cut line. I have to do it like this each time. There we go. Can you see the cut line? Let's see it at an angle. Yeah, there you go. Almost finished blotting, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to do all the steps. In my other videos, I don't think I did I showed every single step. I did every single step, but I don't think I showed every single step. So I'm going to try to show every single step today. According to the World Health Organization's research on cancer, the active ingredient in the wheat and around glyphosate can cause cancers such as non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. I'll be right back. I'll plot it out. Okay, now I'm ready to prep with this transfer peel and stick duct tape. It was on the roll, so I've been trying. And now I hope that this thing don't bubble up. Let's see what I need to do here. Get it like this so you can peel it as you go, so that you won't have to get any bubbles. I'm sticking a little part of it actually onto the table. And then I think I'm going to just take this roll just from some vinyl. but it's got all the way there, so it's still gonna come on off. Because I want this whole thing to stick without anything trying to stay on. I need everything to peel off at once. So this is helping apply pressure. See, I don't know if you see what that's trying to, this is trying to stay on. I need everything to come off, so I'm going to press on it a little more. And there we go. I've already prepared my glass. I cleaned it with Windex and paper towel, and then I went over it with alcohol. Cleaned it again with alcohol. So that surface is prepared. This part I want to make sure that everything comes off. Okay, so I got to make sure that I put this on this table without it sticking. And I got to get it on the table now. Look like it got kind of dark. Okay, so I'm going to try to fold it. I don't know if you can see this. I don't know why it's dark in here. The light is on, but the way I have the camera facing, it won't do the flash. And I was right over the light, right under the light at the table, at the work table. So I'm folding it like this so that I can try to lay it in the middle first. Ooh, wait, come on. Nope, not ready. I need you in the middle. Almost in the middle. Lay that middle part down first so I can just start. I want to try to roll it. I don't need them to touch. That's sticky, so I'm sticking that with my finger because I want to try to roll it out flat. I need this thing to be flat. Roll it out flat slow. Okay, so that's good. And then we'll just roll this one on out. And that's good. I'm going to turn the camera around the other way so you can see how it looks on the table. Okay, so it's on the table, and all I have to do now is pull this off and apply the glass etching cream in all of these spaces that have been carved out where only the glass is showing through. Let that sit for like 15-20 minutes. Rinse it off with just water, and you have a beautiful etch. So I'll go ahead and peel it off and show you what I do to make sure all the bubbles are down. I use the paper that the backing was on. Make sure all the bubbles are out. I do this just what won't really stick on itself. So this is a process, but if it's something that you love to do, you know, you'll never get bored, especially if it's always something different, a new project every time. It is definitely a process. Let's see how that's trying to stay on. I guess it. Okay, there we go. Okay, one moment. I have to work with this for a sec. Okay, there we go. So we have a design on. This is going to be so cool. And see some of the little bubbles? I probably should have went over it with the rubber part of the screen printing tool. But I do this, I use this, and I just smooth everything out. At least make sure that there's no bubbles in the area that's been carved out to apply the etching cream on. I'll go ahead and finish getting all the bubbles out and start applying the etching cream. I've been using the brush for these projects, but today I want to try something different. I want to see what it'll be like with the sponge, if I can like get more product on more evenly without using all that product. That brush don't want to seem to spread it evenly. But what I am going to do, I do have to put it on with the brush and then kind of sponge it. Is what I wanted. My plan is. I've been putting it on pretty thick, but on one glass that I tried, I put it on kind of thin. I just made sure that when I looked through the glass, where's that glass? I just made sure that when I looked through the glass, that I saw inside that everything was covered white and it was all evenly coated. It looked like it wasn't on just from looking at the top, but under the bottom it looked it pretty much evenly coated. And what I'm going to do is actually look under here when I finish to make sure that it looks like it's evenly coated. Let me start doing this and see how this is going to work. Oh, that'll help me wipe some off of the brush. It always gets on the brush. Let's see if that's going to get it in. Just want to make sure I dab it in there. I'm going to check under the bottom. see if I can check. First I'm going to look and then I'm going to let you see what it looked like. Okay, I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about, but I see some spots where it's not all the way evenly coated, but you do see that it's coated compared to that. I hope this light ain't in the way that you can see what I'm talking about. So the sponge is working pretty good. I'm going to just keep sponging over it, make sure everything is evenly coated. And that will be sufficient. And I don't know if this turned out right on the video. I sure hope it did. Okay, so I thought I was recording and I wasn't. I really don't even know where this thing stopped at. But let me just show you what I've done so far. I'm going to go ahead and finish sponging this on. And then we'll check back under the bottom and see if everything is covered. I see right now I need to finish that little spot. So I'll be right back. So let's go back under the bottom and see if we got everything covered. See if you can. Okay, see how it's white. I still see some spots, so maybe I do need to put it on thicker. Yeah, oh yeah, I got to do something about that. Let me finish this, do this, put it on thicker. This got to be right, for real. Okay, my little queen lady was like, no, I don't think I want to be sponged. I think I want to be smoothed out with a brush. So, we're going to check back under the table and see what's going on. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm looking for right there. So you do have to put it on pretty thick. Oh yes, look at the difference. It's still gonna etch, but I still want to kind of smooth her hair out. I might sponge her hair and give her some type of effect, but because it just looks like it need to be worked out a little bit more. But yeah, make sure that you cover everything. I'll work on her hair and then I'm gonna let it dry and then I'm gonna rinse it off and show you the final results because I know people don't like to watch long videos, and I think this one already getting pretty long. I know it's more than 10 minutes. So I'll be right back with the final results. Oh, and I don't know if you noticed, but with this etching cream, it have a lot of little clumps in it, little hard crystal particles. Now, I think that might be because I saw someone else and they kind of like scraped the etching cream off before they rinse it off and put it back in the bottle and reuse it. And I haven't had that problem since I started doing that, so I think that I'm not going to be doing that because it's crystallizing too much and it wasn't doing that. But I am going to be playing around with some different etching creams to try to see which ones work best. But I'll be back with the final results. So I sponged her hair real quick just to see if it's going to give it a different effect from everything else. Let's check real quick. I know I said I'll be back with the final results, but I just want to see. Don't you want to see? So it did kind of give her hair a different effect. And I think I'm pretty satisfied with this. Now from the top, looking at it, it don't look like it's going to etch a thing. It just don't look like it to me. But it always does. That's the great thing about it. If you have a good stencil, and try not to get no etching cream nowhere else, it'll always come out pretty perfect. So back with the final results in 5, 4, 3, 2. Actually, before I rinse this off, I kind of scrape some of that stuff off with this tool, this scraper, so that because I have to wash this not under the sink but with a bowl and some water, it don't make no sense to be trying to wash all this off if it's not necessary. So I will be back for real this time with the final results. One moment. I'm going to set my tub of water right here. And I am using gloves, just to let you know that I would dare not recommend no one not use gloves for this process. So let me go ahead and get to wiping it off, and I will be back. I might as well go and show you some of this too, so I am wiping it off. I hope I didn't mess nothing up there wiping. Hopefully everything is already etched. I'm going to actually rinse this water out and come and clean it all up. And maybe I'll show you when I peel it off. Yeah, let me do that for you. The video's already long anyway. Might as well. Make sure I'm wiping it all off. It's amazing how after you get this all off, it actually reveals a beautiful edge. So I'll be back in a moment. I want to go ahead and get it peeled off and then continue wiping. It seems like once it get wet, like it's easy to peel off before it get wet, but once that water get on it, that water really does something to it to make it stick more. Like give it a little freeze shot. Now remember, it won't look like you the etch is on until after it starts drying. Oh, well, actually I can see a little something, but it shows up much better when everything's rinsed off and dry. Oh yeah, that water really seems to make it stick. It's like peeling off a big sticker. But instead of the sticker leaving a lot of residue that you have to scrape off, I hope I ain't got none of this cream around the side. Peels off pretty smooth, but it just won't peel off in one pull, one chunk. I got a light for it too. So I'm gonna go ahead on and peel it off and finish wiping. I'll go ahead and finish peeling and finish wiping, and I'll be back when it dries. Okay, this is the final results. After I rinsed everything off, I went back over the glass with window cleaner, and it turned out really, really, really great. I am so very, very proud of this. It's beautiful. Absolutely. So if you need anything done, you can contact me, Carolyn Young. And you can contact me at sisterclassy@gmail.com or MissCarolynYoung@gmail.com or Instagram @OneClearlyClassy. Just look at that. Customizing glass etching your own bar stool. It's so classy and so elegant.